What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Today we are going to take a look at my real world asset portfolio. I believe real world assets are going to be a huge narrative in the coming bull run, if not one of the biggest one. So I've positioned myself accordingly to that belief, and I'm going to share with you my portfolio of 10 tokens. All right. Triaz, Landshare, Relio Network, Boson Protocol, Stowbox, Bixos, Credify, propbase, WeCoin, and Galileo Network. We're going to take a look at all those charts, give you my opinions on all of them, so you can decide for yourself if you like any of these projects. I believe they all have potential to do 100x or more. A lot of them have already moved strongly, but they're all low caps, so there is still time. All right, so without further ado, let's do this. All right, Bitcoin. Real quick, give you a quick little analysis on Bitcoin. So far, nothing. Red day today, but nothing out of the ordinary. We're just basically range bound for now, which is good for altcoins because altcoins usually move when Bitcoin is range bound. They play catch up, and Total 3 says that that's what they're doing because Bitcoin dominance continues to drop. All right, interesting. So now let's get to my real world asset plays. Now, the first one is actually Triaz, which is surprising, right? Not really, because Triaz, they're in a lot of different narratives. I told you guys this project is amazing, and I see it hitting a $10 billion market cap. Okay, and maybe even more. You just never know. But yeah, I see it definitely getting to those levels. You can look at the chart now. After a few days of consolidation, well, previous to that, we had a nice little pump, but previous to that, it was just a long consolidation period, as you can see right here, right? How long was this consolidation period? You can say July, you could say April, you could say February. Well, no, let's say, how long was this consolidation period? Since it lost this ascending channel, let's say around, the end of July 30th. Since July 30th, essentially just moving laterally sideways. And then December 16th, it started moving up, and it is still continuing to move up. Yesterday I said if we did break out of this area, $1.47, that we have a lot of clear upside, minus of course the different little psychological zones like $10. This one actually broke beyond $10. It got as high as $10.72. So I think this is going to still continue to move up before it starts moving sideways, before it starts consolidating. So we still have a little bit more upside to go as far as I can see. How high? Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I wish I knew, but maybe we could get. Looks like we're probably going to get past $10. Let's see if we can't get back to around 12 or so. Yeah, I would say maybe around 11.67 could be the next area we would try to hit to. Right now it's at $9.56. So Triaz, real world asset play. You might not have known it was a real world asset play, but it is also there. All right, next one, Landshare. Well, let's just let you know what my average buy is on Triaz. $2.88 right now. I am up what? Not a huge amount. 2x, 230%. If it goes to, if I measure to where it was, it's almost 3x, 272%. So not bad, pretty good. And I have a good amount of capital in Triaz. I have a nice bag of Triaz. All right, next one, Landshare. Okay, not many people are talking about Landshare, and honestly, they really should. The project is good. The team is building, continuously building. They're focused in the U.S. Not all projects are focused in the U.S. And if this plays out, which it has broken out of this bull flag, basically, right? I do have it targeted for $5.43. That's not where I think it's going to top out at. I think this thing can go a lot higher. All right, from the levels where it's currently at, it could definitely do, in my opinion, 100x, which would be roughly around what? From these levels, that's only 57x to get to $100. Let's see. Yeah, so basically like 200 bucks more or less to get to 100x. What's 100x? Yeah, under 200 bucks, roughly around 180 bucks to do 100x from current levels. Definitely doable, guys, for this project land share. So $1.68 is actually not a bad price at all, and it looks like it has broken out of this, so I do see a lot more upside. Next stop for areas of resistance would be $2 and $2.17, but I think it'll probably smash through there if the market is still bullish, which I think it is, as I believe we are at the beginning of a bull market. All right, next one, Relio. Same type of pattern, right? Same type of pattern, and it looks like it might be breaking out. Although today we're having a red day, looks like it's a retest of this line. Do we keep it? Is this a fake out? Do we come back in this descending channel or this bull flag? Time will tell. Time will tell. But let's see if that is in fact the case. How high could this thing go? If this pattern does play out, then we're looking at, again, $5.57 more or less, $5.52. Right now it's at 59 cents. My trading position is 71 cents because I added more here as a trading position, but my average buy price for my hodl bag is 13 cents. All right, so I'm up. What am I up? I don't even know. Let's see. To current price, I'm up 3x, 325%. Not bad. Relio. This is what a lot of people consider to be the real world asset king. So definitely take a look at this project if you want somewhat of a quote unquote safer bet. All right, even though the market caps on all of these are still low, the highest market cap out of all of these is probably Triaz at the moment. Right. Now next one, Boson Protocol. I have a small little bag of Boson Protocol. They are in like the metaverse, and very interesting, very niche. Again, a small little bag just in case, because you never know, these projects could pump up hard. Where is it? Right here, ticker Boson. Right, am I up on this one? Yeah, I'm up a little bit. 22 cents is what I bought it at. It's at 26 cents right now, but it has looked strong recently, right? Since more or less August 28th, more or less the end of August of this year, it has started to move up continuously. Periods of sideways, which was where you, if you like the projects, is where you accumulate sideways before moving up, and it looks like there's some sideways movement. And let's see, after this, we should expect the bias would be towards the upside. We still have a long way to go just to reach all-time highs again. All right, so I mean, it has been a slow mover, but it looks like it is a V-shaped recovery, so not bad. Maybe we do spend a little bit of time here sideways before that next leg up to around these levels at closing in on $1, and that's not bad. That would be about a 4x gain, is it? More or less, if it gets up to those levels. 300 and a half, yeah, almost closing in on 4x gains if it gets up to these levels, which I think after some sideways movements, I don't know how long that sideways movement would be, that's where the next level would be for me. Boson Protocol, but again, I only have a little bit of dough on that one, a little bit of capital. This one, Stowbox, a 60xer already. Already, unfortunately, I didn't buy it down here. I bought it. My price is right here at 2 cents. What did it do for me? Almost a 4x. At the top, at the peak of this one, it was a 6x, 632%, and it still has a long way to go. Small market cap, guys. Currently, I think the market cap is less than 20 million. I think it's probably like 12 or 15, something like that. Let's take a look. STPU, I want to say it's like around 15 million. Less. Fully diluted is 10 million, 10.8 million, and the market cap is 9.7 million, guys. All right, super early still for this project, but it looks very strong. Very strong all year. It has just basically just pumped up and up. This was a long sideways movement, and then you saw this. So let's see, maybe, but the last two sideways movements haven't been that long, and I think it's gonna gear up to try to get to 78 cents at least, based on what this structure tells me. 78 cents, guys. So it still has a ways to go to get there. It's at 10 cents currently. This project is really good. I like this project a lot. And you know what? No one is talking about Stowbox, and they really should. They help projects tokenize their projects. UBXS, the next one. They're called Bixos, super small market cap. at what the market cap is on this one. But they have stayed consistent. They have stayed working. I like their community. I like everything about UBXS. Look at the market cap, 1.3 million, fully diluted 5.6 million. Okay, 189,000 volume. And since more or less October of this year, it has started moving up. All right, and because it's such a small project, I mean, it's such a low market cap, you can expect these big moves up and these big moves down. Okay, and right now, my average price is, my buy price is 4 cents, and it's at 5.6, just above my buy price. Okay, it's risky because it's such a low cap, but I mean, they're working hard. I have a nice bag of it. If it gets below, if it comes back down here, which maybe, you just never know, it could, but I don't think so. But what I see it doing is essentially just playing with this line since August 23rd, right, when it lost it, came back up. September 20th of September, came back up. November, wasn't ready, went above it, right? Middle of November, came back down, stayed above it, retested it again around December, lost it, and now here we are just playing sideways. I don't know. I think it's just slowly just moving up. So I mean, little nibbles, little buys around these areas aren't that bad. Like I said, I would be buying, but I like where my buy price is, and I'm okay with the amount that I have because it's such a low market cap. The amount that I have, if it goes up, it's gonna make me a good chunk of change. So I'm happy with this. It still has to get through a lot of areas of resistance. Okay, it's still real early in the project, but once we get through here, guys, 13 cents. Again, it's at 5 cents. Once we clear all this stuff, it's a lot of clear skies, and I think it's got a long way to go. It's in the great narrative, and the team, again, is working really hard. You should definitely do your homework and check out UBXS, Bixos. I do see it appearing more and more in different circles. Next one, credify. I think credify is going to be a monster. My average buy is 0.003. Right now, it's at 0.007, a little over 100%, right? Yeah, 100% right now. Currently at current prices, it pumped hard, right? It started pumping. Right around the end of October, right? And it's just kept going up. Obviously, areas of sideways, consolidation. And right now we're at a pretty big consolidation. So, usually the bigger the consolidation, the bigger the moves up. The longer the consolidation, the bigger the moves up. And this has been a pretty good one, although we are up against this ascending line and this area of support here, more or less at 0.0075. So we're playing with it right now. If we can hold this, then I think we're going to try to make a move up to a penny, over a penny, and we can break that. Then we got a lot of clear skies after that. But previous, we have been rejected here. The last time we were rejected here was on 15th of April. So far, we haven't reached it yet. So maybe it's just gaining strength, doing some more consolidation, so it has some strength to really go up and break it in the first couple of tries. All right, which will be good, because after that, guys, it really is just a lot of clear skies. Of course, there's going to be pockets of resistance, but weak resistance in my opinion, and it's just going to keep going up. Where do I think this bad boy can go? I think it can go to $1. I think it can go to $1 from these current levels. What would that be? That would only be 135x. 135x. Definitely doable for this project. Team is very, very strong, very, very focused over there in Europe. They basically do lending for businesses, small and medium-sized businesses, SME. Definitely one to look at, and they won't lose because they use your crypto and they use your other assets as collateral. All right, so that's credify in the real world asset narrative. Another one is a new project, as you can see, a new project called propbase. Team seems to be working. They're focused on Asia. I bought in late, relatively late, because I missed all this. All right, but just new projects, kind of, they could go either way. Okay, a lot of them, they pump up first, big pump up the first few days, and then it just starts going down. This one so far has stayed here, and I was nervous buying here because I just didn't know if it was going to drop. But so far, it looks like it's staying. If it drops back down to around these levels, I might pick up some more. If not, where it's at, I'm just going to stay at a penny, just slightly under 2 pennies, 0.018. And right now, it's at 0.024. This project looks pretty good. Again, their focus is in Southeast Asia. Team looks smart, sounds smart, dedicated. Good community. People are really liking this project, and it's new, so it doesn't have much of a chart, and these are the type of plays that can really go up because there's really no resistance. There's nothing to look at. All right. So looking at some sideways movement, and eventually I think we will start moving up because it's in the good narrative. I think this one will do well. And my final one, I have a tiny amount out of all of them. I have the least amount of money in this one. Least amount of money in this one, and the second one would be Boson, but I have like double what I have on Boson than I have in this one. This one also is a new project. I think it's interesting because this one is actually focusing on Latin America first. Okay, Latin America first. I think they're out of Mexico and they have some type of license from El Salvador, and there's really not too much exposure to Latin America. So we are moving up against this chart. I'm waiting to see if this thing drops back down to this area where I would essentially add to my position. Okay, again, it's a new project, very new project, just like the previous one, propbase, and so these type of projects can do well. So far, it's been holding up pretty good. If this was a bear market and this new project came out, I wouldn't invest in them because then the tendency would be towards the downside. But because it is beginnings, in my opinion, of a bull market, then I'm okay taking the risk because, to me, if it's a good project, it's gonna go up. All right. And the last one, last but not least, this started out as a trading short-term hold, right? Thinking I could flip it, but it has consolidated where I bought. A lot of my trading plays have basically I hit a consolidation phase, so a lot of them are just in waiting patterns, and then I put all the rest of the capital that I had in, so I don't have anything to add currently. If a drop comes, I will do my best to find capital to put it in. But if not, I'm just going to wait patiently for the next leg up. Eventually, that will happen. Galileo Network, they are focused on tokenizing luxury goods, which I think is a pretty cool, interesting niche. I did watch it do all this. Okay, I watched it sideways do all this because I heard about it when it came out. And there was a lot of hype, but it did this, and I was I don't know. Then when it woke up, I gained interest. I should have gained interest here. I should have been brave and bought a little bit here, but I didn't. So I had to buy up here. My average price is 68 cents. Right now it's at 70 cents. I'm just slightly up. Small position, but bigger than Boson and Weko. But still a relatively small position, and I would like to add a little more, to be honest with you, and I think I might just turn it into a hodl bag. I got to find the capital to do it, and I'd have to wait until it gets below 68 cents, which I think it could because it's just oscillating around these levels, and I think it come back down. If it does, then maybe I'll sell something and put it into this one. I do like this project now. I think it's pretty interesting. That's why I'm considering taking it out of my trading plays into just a hodl bag. All right, Leo X Galileo Network, and that is it. That is it, boys and girls. Real world asset play is going to be a huge narrative the way I see it, and that's why I have positioned myself as well as I possibly could. I put a lot of money into this area, and so far it seems to be paying off, and I think it's just the beginning. Okay, it's still pretty early on just about all these projects: Triaz, Landshare, Relio Network, Boson, Stowbox, Bixos, Credify, propbase, Weko, and Galileo Protocol, guys. 10 real world asset plays for you. Check them out. Let me know if you like them. Leave a comment down below. Please like and subscribe. With that said, thank you guys. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.